Hello everyone, this is Balkshta Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. My granddaughter Arina is having a birthday soon. We are making a dress for her. Every lady should have a matching bag for a dress. We've made a lot of mock-ups trying to decide what to sew. This is how the bag is going to look like. We bought this clasp in advance. This detail has a very complicated name in Russian. It will be attached here. We outlined it. We actually outlined the outer edge. Right. You can also see it here. There is no need for you to know the sizes of our details. We're going to show you all the needed sewing techniques for making such bags. By the time we finish making this bag, you will know what to do. Have a look at the shape of the future bag. This is the bottom detail. This is how it will look like. Natalie has already prepared the patterns for these details. We've already showed you some bags made in my fashion house, and you asked us to show you how to make them. To be honest, I don't know how to make them either. I've never made such bags before. I'm going to learn how to do it together with you. The bag will consist of the fibre felt, satin, notice that it's already doubled, and lace. Natalie is going to stitch the 3 layers of fabric together. These are the front and the back details. These are the side details. All of these details will consist of the 4 layers of fabric: cotton lining, fibre felt, silk, and lace. When we finish cutting the details, we'll show you what to do next. We'll lay the silk detail on top of the fibre felt one, and then we'll lay a lace detail on top of them. These are the side details. There are no universal patterns for making such bags. The thing is that you need to learn the techniques. We'll show you everything very thoroughly. This is how the bottom of the bag is going to look like. This edge will be even to this one. They will be stitched together. This is how the bottom of the bag should look like. This is what it will be made of. Next, we need to cut the lining and the lace detail. I remind you that the lining will be made of cotton. Here are different cords for making the bag handle. We'll also decorate the bag with crystals. Let's attach it this way, so that there is a flower here. I want my granddaughters to look beautiful. This is why I always put so much effort into making their clothes. My granddaughter Caroline always has a list of things she needs to take with her when going somewhere. This dress is for her cousin, my granddaughter Arina. There are 3 layers of fabric in this detail. The lace we're using for making this bag is not expensive. Anyway, it looks pretty good. The silk detail is already doubled with interfacing material. The lower detail is made of fibre felt. The fibre felt is pretty strong, so it will help us make the bag of the needed shape.
Пауза небольшая. У тебя что это, Наташ, моя иголка в нитках или чья?
Будет ваша. У меня потому что 4 уже, я, наверное.
I can't find a needle.
Ни одной.
Where are they?
Некоторые люди...
Can somebody tell me? Natalie, do we need red or white threads for tacking? We'll use white for the seams to be seen clearly. I can start taking the details. Natalie, you can start taking the lining while I'm sewing these details together. I want to be useful too. Natalie and some other tailors of my fashion house are so good at attaching crystals that I'm afraid that I can't reach them in terms of it. I'd better sew 10 coats than decorate one dress or a bag with crystals. Watch what we're doing. I'm taking the 3 layers of fabric to each other, and Natalie is cutting the lining. Natalie, do we need to trim the tack details? Yes, we'll cut the extra pieces. There is no universal shape for the bags. Each bag we make is different. We pin the bottom edges to each other. Stop and start stitching 7 mm away from the edges. Notice that even though we're showing you how to sew something new, the techniques are the same. I'm working really hard. Aren't I, Natalie? Natalie is stitching these seams now. When she finishes stitching the bottom, she'll continue stitching the seams up. Watch what she is doing.
Сначала вот эти швы у нас идут.
Natalie stitched the bottom of the bag. Next, we need to press the seams open. This is how the bottom of the bag looks like. Let's go to the ironing desk. We will also attach the crystals to the details. It will be impossible to do it when the bag is stitched. I'm taking the last detail. When I finish taking it, we'll move on to working with the iron. Next, we need to attach some crystals here. As I've already said, it should be done before the bag is stitched. Do not forget to cut the extra pieces. Such details make the items we make look beautiful. We are going to attach crystals to the both sides. It's impossible to explain to a child that there are the front and the back sides in the back. This pair of pincers is much better. Next, we need to iron these details and press the seams open. Natalie is ironing the bottom of the bag in the lining. Notice how perfect this part is. It looks this way due to the fact that we started and stopped stitching the details 7 mm away from the edge.
Смотрите. Клеим стразы.
Have a look at the way we place the crystals in these details. Maybe we'll attach some more later. I remind you that the lower parts of these details stitched together will serve as the bottom of the bag. When we finish working with the crystals, I'll show you what to do next.
Покажем вам, что мы сделаем.
This is how the crystal should be attached to the fabric. We'll continue working this way. Natalie, attach some more crystals here. When we finish working with crystals, we'll show you how the details will look like. I can't wait to show you the dress we're making this bag for. That's all for today. Next time we'll continue working with this bag. We are Arina and Natalie. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Goodbye.